Caution. Before beginning this or any other exercise program, consult your physician. Welcome to the world of Hydrotone, the first name in aquatic exercise. Here to demonstrate the proper use of your hydrobells are Hydrotone specialists Charles and Patty Razine.
Hello. With the purchase of your Hydrobell system, you've taken an important step in achieving a healthier and more vital lifestyle. Your Hydrobells with consistent use will improve your strength, flexibility, cardiovascular capacity, and enhance the symmetry of development between opposing muscle groups. Proper use will also greatly improve the ratio of lean muscle mass to fat as an element of your total body composition. You will also note a marked improvement in both your anaerobic and aerobic endurance.
Yes, what Charles is trying to say is that Hydrotone is great exercise that shapes, tones, and trims. Makes you look great, makes you feel great, and makes you stronger, longer.
Well, isn't that what I just said?
Well, kind of. Anyway, during this video, we'll show you a series of exercises in the recommended sequence. Please note the form used for each exercise and try to emulate them as closely as possible.
One of the great things about using water for exercise is that the water gives you back exactly what you put into it. This is called accommodating variable resistance. The harder you push your hydrobells through the water, the greater will be the resistance. And the harder you work, the greater will be the stimulation to the muscles. This makes Hydrotone both safe and gentle enough for newcomers, as well as certain forms of physical therapy. Hydrotone can also be strenuous enough to challenge the world's greatest athletes.
To better illustrate the great versatility that a Hydrotone workout affords you, Charles will demonstrate his Hydrobell exercises in a very vigorous fashion for those interested in maximum conditioning benefits and building great strength.
For those who are interested in toning, trimming, and shaping the body, Patty will demonstrate her exercises at a much more moderate level of intensity. Definitely, the intensity level shown by Patty is the right level for most people, and certainly for you beginners.
Remember, begin your Hydrotone program with only modest intensity and progress to greater efforts as the weeks pass, always working within a level where you remain comfortable.
For best cardiovascular results, try to keep your heart working within your target heart rate zone for at least 15 to 20 minutes. As time passes and you become more fit, you'll be able to work harder for longer periods of time and with little or no rest in between exercises. In other words, more work per any given unit of time.
This is another great advantage to water exercise. The pool water acts as a ready-made cooling system, keeping you comfortable while you increase your workload. This means a Hydrotone workout is both enjoyable and effective. With Hydrotone, fun and fitness go hand in hand.
Well, that's it for now. Let's get in the water.
For safety, always enter your pool gradually, allowing your body to become adjusted to the change in temperature. For best comfort during a conditioning fitness routine, we recommend pool water in a range between 78 and 87 degrees Fahrenheit. For those who have arthritis or who are rehabilitating from injury, consult your physician or physical therapist. Somewhat warmer water may be recommended. Throughout this video, listen carefully for specific tips on the best ways to balance and stabilize yourself during the exercises.
For your phase warm-up, we recommend water walking. Position yourself in water mid-hip to waist-high and begin to walk. Walk slowly at first and gradually increase your speed. As with all exercise programs, it is best to warm up first before beginning the more strenuous activities in your program. The idea is to gradually bring the heart rate from a slower non-exercise rate to a level consistent with the lower part of your target heart rate range. This should be done over a 3 to 5 minute time frame. Beginners should warm up for at least 5 minutes before starting any exercise routine.
To increase the intensity, you may wish to use your Hydrobells to help pull yourself through the water as Charles is doing. Water walking is a great warm-up before beginning your Hydrobell program. It can also be the perfect alternative to land-based aerobic and jogging routines. Remember, water walk for at least 3 to 5 minutes.
Exercise number 1, waist trimmer circles.
This can be considered both a part of your warm-up and your first exercise as well. It is an exercise because it is used to work and tone the waist area and lower back, as well as warm up the lower back before the more vigorous exercise begins. This exercise must be done gently and smoothly. Be sure not to over-rotate the spine in either direction. Position yourself in waist-deep water and hold the hydro bell slightly in front of you as shown. For best balance, keep your legs spread approximately shoulder width. Now, gently circle left and right by smoothly rotating your torso. As you see, your shoulders and arms move in sync with your body. This simple exercise will help flatten and tone your abdomen as well as waistline in general.
Exercise number 2, karate punches.
Notice how Charles has positioned one leg in front of the other, shoulder width apart, and is squatting down slightly for balance, placing the hydro bells in a horizontal position. He then alternates back and forth vigorously. This is a wonderful exercise for working the arms, shoulders, chest, and upper back. As Charles punches the water with one arm, he then draws the bell back to his waist while following the opposite sequence with his other arm. Thinking of this as delivering a series of real karate punches will help to develop your rhythm and build better form.
Exercise number 3, flies.
For flies, position yourself in chest-deep water by bending at the knees with one foot forward and the other back. Begin the exercise with the hydro bells vertical to the plane of the water. Arms pull back as far and spread as wide as is comfortable. Lean into the movement. Begin to move your arms forward in an arc, bringing the bells together like Patty is doing. Keep a slight bend in the elbow to reduce the strain here. Reversing the motion now, transfer your weight back and extend your arms to the original starting position. Note that Patty moves into the direction of motion to balance herself and increase muscular stimulation. This exercise primarily works the chest and upper back. Remember, you can adjust the water's depth by simply squatting down or standing more erect. Adjusting the water's depth is done to make it more supportive of your body or to increase your own stability while exercising.
Exercise number 4, uppercuts.
For this exercise, position yourself so that the water line is just below chest level. Following Charles, crouch down with your legs spread shoulder width, one slightly in front of the other. With your back straight but not rigid, elbows bent, one arm dives down in an arc, then hooks upward and across in front of the opposite shoulder. Now, bring back the forward arm while punching with the other, noting the smooth body rotation and slight extension of the knees while punching. Repeat the motion, punching the other arm while bringing back the one that is forward. This is primarily an upper body exercise for the abdomen and chest, as well as the front and rear shoulder muscles.
Exercise number 5, lateral raises, press downs.
In shoulder-deep water, begin with the bells together in front of you, arms straight down. Watch as Patty raises the hydro bells laterally until extended. Reverse the motion. Pull the bells down together in front of you with the same intensity. This works the shoulders as well as the lats. Remember, in this and all exercises, it is important to try to keep the bells submerged at all times.
Exercise number 6, front raises, press downs.
This is another very simple exercise. Begin in chest-deep water with the bells at your sides and 1 foot forward. Remembering to lean into the movement in both directions and keeping a slight bend in both elbows, then back. Again, watch Charles. Forward, then back. This exercise will work the front part of your shoulder and upper chest as well as your lats.
Exercise number 7, arm circles.
Situate yourself in shoulder-deep water, arms laterally away from your body. Watch as Patty makes big, downward sweeping motions, each returning her arms and hydrobells to the original starting point. Try to do this exercise in a continuous, even manner, remembering to start with smaller circles and then spiral outward toward larger and larger circles. When you've completed the number of reps specified in your particular program, reverse the motion to repeat the cycle in the opposite direction. You'll find this an excellent means of strengthening the entire shoulder girdle.
Exercise number 8, curls, pushdowns.
Another very simple exercise. Here you see Charles alternate between flexing and extending the forearm, raising and lowering the bells from sides to shoulders. Be sure to lock your elbows to your sides for the best form. For added resistance, you can try moving up into the motion with your hips and legs as Charles is demonstrating with the curling motion. Also, for added resistance on the forearm extension or tricep movement, reverse the motion and body English as well. With this exercise, you'll find yourself quickly developing both your biceps and triceps.
Exercise number 9, push-pulls.
You'll find this exercise almost the same as the karate punch. This time, instead of punching the water with vigor, use a more fluid stroke to push the bells forward to arm's length and then immediately pull back to the shoulder. See how Patty eases into it and keeps her feet spread wide for stability. Again, alternate between left and right, pushing one while pulling the other. This may also be done with both bells together, much like a bench press. Push-pulls are a terrific way to work the same arm, shoulder, chest muscles, as well as upper back.
That completes the recommended exercises you'll find on the back of your HydroBell display box. As you become more fit as the weeks pass, you may wish to exercise longer. This is perfectly fine. Simply add more reps to each set or repeat the entire program again before moving on to the phased cooldown.
Phased cooldown.
Begin your phase cooldown immediately upon completion of your program. As important as the warm-up is, the phase cooldown is even more important. The purpose is to gradually bring your heart rate down from an exercise level to a post-exercise level.
Again, the best and surest way to achieve this is with water walking. This time, however, begin with greater intensity and gradually reduce the intensity over a 3 to 5 minute time frame until you can feel your heart beating at a much more normal rate. For most people, a rate of between 85 and 95 beats per minute will be low enough to complete the phased cooldown. For those who do not have room in their pool for effective water walking, the following warm-up and cool-down exercise should be performed instead. Hold on to the pool wall as shown in waist-deep water and alternate your feet forward and backward in a shuffle step manner. Start slow and increase speed gradually for the warm-up phase. For the cool-down, begin with intensity and decrease your effort as you would with water walking.
That completes the exercise portion of our video. To get the most out of this tape, watch it several times before attempting to perform the exercises in the pool. For best learning, emulate the exercises on dry land in front of your television while watching the video. Then place your box on the deck beside the pool so your program, which is shown on the back, can guide you through your HydroBell workout.
HydroTone combines fun and effective fitness together like no other exercise system. After using HydroTone, we're sure you'll want to tell your friends about your wonderful new discovery. invite them over for a Hydrotone party. Fitness is always more fun when friends are involved.
And while you're at it, be sure and tell them about other fine Hydrotone products, especially our Hydro Boots for lower body exercise. The Hydro Boots, when used in conjunction with your Hydro Bells, combine to form the most complete total body fitness system available anywhere. Both the Hydro Bells and Hydro Boots, along with our special equipment travel bag, 4-level exercise program, and complete video, Hydrotone, the wet way to a healthy body, comprise the ultimate in fitness, our Hydrotone Deluxe System 1. Ask your authorized Hydrotone dealer for information concerning these and other fine Hydrotone products.
That's it for now. Charles and I hope to see you again soon in our System 1 video, The Wet Way to a Healthy Body.